Tonight, we report on negotiations for fire services between Quincy and Grant County Fire District 3 and what the Moses Lake City Council decided about allowing a marijuana growing operation in the city. What's happening in sports, Bob?
The Mariners pick up a bounce-back win over the Rangers, and the Moses Lake Chiefs football team has high hopes for the upcoming season. Here's a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
It was another hot one out there this afternoon, but we do have a very active storm track across the border. I will let you know how that will impact our weather in a minute.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The city of Quincy rejected a counteroffer for fire services from Grant County Fire District 3. Grant County Fire District 3 officials are asking the city to agree to a mediator to help settle on a contract. The city and the district have been negotiating a new contract for more than 2 years. The district recently sent an offer to the city for a 7-year contract with annual increases of between 2% and 4%. Both sides stated they wanted to continue moving forward with an agreement. The Moses Lake City Council decided to work on allowing a marijuana processor to operate in city limits. Reporter Cameron Probert has the details.
Moses Lake may allow marijuana producers to operate in the city. In a 4-2 vote, City Council members asked staff to research whether it was possible to allow a marijuana-producing business in a light industrial zone. The decision came after Moses Lake businessman Alan Haru returned to the City Council Tuesday to argue for allowing his brother to operate a marijuana-producing business in the 1400 block of Wheeler Drive. City Manager Joe Kavinsky and City Attorney Catherine Kennison explained the city denied the business permit because marijuana producers are considered agricultural business. The city presently doesn't allow new agricultural businesses to operate within the city limits. They stated the already existing farms along Wheeler Road are allowed because they were farms when the city annexed the land. Haru argued the state doesn't define marijuana producers as an agricultural business. He has received offers to assist in a lawsuit against the city if the city doesn't allow the business. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
Thank you, Cameron. The Gorge Amphitheater will have an easier time with improvements. The Grant County Commissioners approved a change to the zoning for the amphitheater from recreation development to master plan resort. The change affects the 415 acres around the amphitheater. Associate Planner Tyler Lawrence previously explained the change would make it easier for the county and Live Nation to move forward with possible plans to add commercial buildings and rental units to the amphitheater. Several people commented on the impacts of concert goers, such as traffic. Many of the areas would be addressed when applying for subsequent permits for construction. A driver was injured in a Wednesday morning crash north of Moses Lake. Grant County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Ken Jones said the driver was heading south in the 11,000 block of Road M northeast when he veered off the road. The vehicle hit a utility pole and rolled, ejecting the driver. The driver was airlifted to Central Washington Hospital in Wenatchee with life-threatening injuries. The male driver has not yet been identified. Road M Northeast was closed between roads 10 and 12 Northeast as deputies investigated. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.